All right, aloha everyone. My name is Monica. I'm super excited to have you all here join us today for the Superfood Lifestyle Giveaway call. And we're just, me and Sarah here really just to share our love and our inspiration for the healing and growth that has happened just by adding these amazing superfoods into our body. So I just wanted to say first, I know some of you heard this, but just in case you didn't, if you haven't already, in the chat box, put your name and who invited you here. And that will get you into the drawing at the end of this conversation. We're going to announce one winner for a Core 3 nutrition, which we'll share a little bit about that with you guys for those of you who haven't heard much about that. So make sure you do that, your name and who invited you. And then if you jump on, make sure you go on mute, and it's going to be fun. And then also, again, to win, you have to be on video. So I hope some of you guys who aren't on video, you guys can pop your beautiful faces in on here. So, well, where to start? I've just been super inspired. I've been taking Purium for about a couple years, these superfoods, and I've done about 7 transformations and 10-day transformation cleanses, and been taking the Core 3 for closer to maybe like 18 months. And it's really been a huge, huge, huge transformation for me. You know, I've been always, for the longest time, really passionate about organic and just where things are sourced from and what I'm putting into my body, who I'm surrounding myself with. All of that's been really like high value for me in my life. And you know, when these superfoods first came into my life, I had to really do my next level research to really see and experience and to know that this stands into my standards of how I feel. Because again, like for me, it's really important what we're putting into our bodies and what's happening to the earth in the process, you know, our love and our respect for, you know, where we come from and where we all live, right? So I started adding in this core nutrition, and it's the awesome thing, it's very simple. It's like your fruits, your vegetables, and your protein. And of course, like, we're all very passionate about getting that from the earth and from having our vegetables and, you know, the day-to-day just trying to get that nutrition in. But I'm sure some of you guys can relate, or so many of us, we're just in these days of hustle and bustle, go and go. Like, we're moms, we're working, we're active, and we so often forget about ourselves, so often. You know, even if that seems to be a priority of something we want, we forget to give ourselves that daily love and nourishment. So it's been a really powerful tool for me to add into my day-to-day. And it takes a couple minutes and I feel amazing. And, you know, some of the shifts for me, we all have our different goals, you know, and that's what I love about this nutrition is, we have our different goals, whether it's we need more energy, we have adrenal fatigue, diabetes, whether we're trying to lose weight, whether we're trying to gain weight. I mean, this is really a lifestyle. So we have our 10-day transformation, but then we have our daily protocol. And I'm going to kind of break that down a little bit, but I just really wanted to share a little bit more of my experience of my personal transformation of thinking before these superfoods came into my life that I didn't really need to take a green powder, or I didn't really need these things, but then opened up to the idea and how much things have transformed. Now, not just physically and on the inside, but also on the outside. Like I just feel so much more clear and vibrant and happy and positive. And, you know, I know a lot of it is these superfoods. And I also know it's the community that I'm immersed with. I mean, you see all these beautiful people on the call right now. Like some of these people I get to connect with on the daily, and we inspire each other to support each other to stay healthy and to be healthy. The daily Core 3, I just want to share a little bit about it. So it's getting like minimal effort with maximum results. So you have your protein, your fruits, and your vegetables. We have these super aminos 23, which are pre-digested, vegan, non-soy based protein, which means, in simple terms, they're one of my favorites. Within 23 minutes, they're fully absorbed into your body. It's not going through your digestive tract. It's going through your lymphs and literally like building muscle and giving you brain food, giving you lots of energy and stamina. So those have been really amazing. And 10 of those equal to the equivalent of about 1 pound of chicken, you know, so for the, whether you eat meat or not. It's like it's giving you a large source of protein, but without having to digest it and just go through that whole process. And I feel like it's really important to get our protein sources however we tend to. And, you know, even on the 10-day transformation, when you're doing more of the cleanse, the accelerated version, you're going to want to have protein, you know, as well. So this is a great way to do that and to not, for it to not eat away at your muscles and stuff. So that's the protein. And then I wanted to talk about the power shake. This is so good. I'm sure a lot of you guys have tried different powders along the way, green powders. I've had some of my favorites along the way. And the thing I really like about this gluten-free power shake is that it tastes amazing. Just mixing water, I mean, I crave it. And I know some of you here, comment below in the chats over here, if you guys have tried the power shake and what you guys think, and also the aminos for some of you that are on here, what you guys think about the aminos. So an awesome thing too, the power shake, we have this really amazing packaging. This is one of my favorite things. You know, Dave Sandoval and Amy Venner, the owners of Purium, they're really working hard. Like they're on a mission to like really make a difference in the world. You know, it's not just about money. It's about integrity. It's about the value of things. It's about honoring the things that really matter for our future generations. So we came up with this hemp, bamboo, and tree sap packaging that the power shake is in, and eventually definitely going to try to move more of our packaging into this, but this is actually compostable. And something I didn't realize, but a lot of that corn stuff that we see that's biodegradable, it's actually GMO corn. And I don't know why I didn't quite think about that back then, but you know, that's not like the best thing to support either. So the power shake is amazing. It's sweetened Lohong berry, and I just love it. I mean, again, going into that, like we're on that go, like in the morning sometimes when I'm like, oh, I don't have time and I'm trying to run out the door, it's just a nice, easy thing I can grab with me, add water. It tastes amazing. So is everyone having fun? I start getting in my roller. I'm like, yay! Okay, I'm super passionate about this, you guys. It's so much that sometimes to condense it in like just a couple words or in like 10 minutes, I'm like, where do I go with this? Because really, it's really changed my life, and I didn't realize it was going to come into my life the way it has, you know, or that it was going to shift things around, not only for my, like I said, for my body, but also for everything. I mean, everything. And I'm not just saying that. I feel amazing, and like I'm being stopped every day. Like people are like, wow, Monica, what are you doing? Like you're glowing, you know. And lately, honestly, even the last couple of weeks, I've been kind of not giving myself as much self-care in the sense of exercise, and not feeling as good about myself, those little things that settle up or that come up for us in those. But it seems like even more people are asking me, and I'm like, I'm gonna get the Purium. So the one other little thing to the core 3 is the cherry juice, and you take that right before you go to sleep. Natural melatonin, so it just helps you go deeper into that REM sleep. High antioxidants, natural anti-inflammatory, the list goes on. It's super amazing. And so that's giving you 12 servings of fruits and vegetables, just the power shake and the cherry juice. So that's the daily core nutrition, super simple, added in. And now when you're doing the 10-day accelerated version of it, you can call it a cleanse. I like just calling it a transformation, because I really see this as a lifestyle, something that we continue on with, that just fuels us on the day-to-day, and we're constantly transforming from it. So the 10-day transformation, instead of taking those things once a day, you're taking them 3 times a day. Like every 2 hours, you're putting something into your body, and you can still eat. And that's something, again, I love about this transformation. It's not about starving yourself. It's about literally flooding your body with nutrition. And through that, we're going to have a huge transformation, and when we do that on the daily. So having, you can still eat things like celery and cucumber and avocado. You can get creative and make a little veggie stir fry if you need something a little bit more, with some coconut oil. I mean, there's all kinds of things, and there's also just lots of online support on Facebook, and we have all kinds of pages with recipes, and ongoing group cleanses. We actually have a group cleanse coming up on June 9th, if any of you guys are interested in that. And what that kind of looks like, we have some more, we'll have calls like this every few days just for support. And then we'll also have a Facebook page where we're like every day we're sharing inspiration and the meals we're making, and it ends up being a lot of fun. We just share pictures and we support each other to keep going. And take a deep breath real quick. So, like I said, I've done 7 of these transformations, and for me, it was never so much just personally a focus of weight loss. For me, before I did it, I was just feeling really bogged down, and I felt like I wasn't giving to myself. Going back to that, I was feeling tired. I'd have those crashes. I was drinking a lot of coffee, and you know, and for those of you that can relate with like caffeine and stuff like that, it's like it might give you that boost, but then in the middle of the day, it's just that down, like, all right. So my energy now, I have consistent energy, and my digestion is better than ever. I used to have horrible digestion, like even trying all kinds of diets from vegetarian to vegan, eating simple, gluten-free, different things I've tried, I've still just had this slow digestion. And something I've found is that this has really transformed that, and I'm super, super grateful for that. And it's really helped me kick my addiction to coffee and sugar and other things that I've always loved to partake in. It's just naturally made me not crave it so much. And of course, I might still want a little bite of a chocolate or something, but it's not like I need to eat the whole chocolate bar. So it just goes back to, you know, resetting your body, the 10-day transformation. It's the accelerated version, flooding your body with nutrition. You know, if you do have some weight loss goals, people lose anywhere from 5 to 20 pounds, and just resetting everything, you know, so it's really powerful. And I really highly recommend to not just do the 10-day transformation. Like for me, and what I've really observed with people coming in and experience this, is the long time, you know, really sticking to it, at least trying to give yourself that 40 days where you can come in with the core 3 nutrition and have it once a day, start integrating that into your body, getting your body used to the products, and start weeding out different vices. And then when, you know, giving yourself at least 3 to 5 days minimum. And then when you jump into the 10-day transformation, it just makes it that much more easy. And the detox is more graceful. And, you know, sometimes it's easy to just want to jump into things and jump out and be like, I'm almost done with the cleanse. Woohoo, I'm just going to jump out. And then I get to have my thing I haven't had for 10 days. But really, you'll notice after the 10 days, especially just those cravings being gone, and then sticking with the core 3 when you're done. Keep taking those products. Keep flooding your body with that nutrition. And so I think I've shared everything I want to share. I know. I hope you guys are all taking this in. So again, if you guys popped on a couple minutes after I started, just make sure you put in the chat box your name and who invited you. And we are requiring for you to be on video if you want to win the core 3. That's what we're giving away. It's a $249 value, retail value at the end of this call to one of you beautiful people that are here and present. And just make sure you do that and show yourself. And I'm going to now pass the mic to my beautiful sister, soul sister Sarah, who has been my friend for over 10 years and plus years. She's on Kauai, beautiful mama 3 over there, and she's introduced me to this Purium Core 3 nutrition, and it's just been an amazing journey. So I'm going to pass the mic over to her to share a little bit about the mission.
Hey, hey, what's up, everybody? Oh my gosh, is this thing on? No, just kidding. Thanks, Monica. That was so amazing. You guys may hear some roosters in the background. I live in Kauai, and we have wildlife, our wildlife population, cock-a-doodle-doos all the time. So if you hear that, it's just part of the natural world over here. Thank you so much, Mona, for sharing all of that. That was really beautiful. And you know, we have been able to work closely together. You know, we've been friends for over 10 years, like she said. And, you know, as it happens with our communities, often we tend to be so spread out, and even when we're close together, like physically with people, sometimes we don't see them that much. So it has just been so awesome to be like dropping into this format and be really spending a lot of quality time together, more time in the past like 2 years than we have in, since we met. So it's a really beautiful thing that we got going on here. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a deeper look at a couple things. So basically, you probably already have kind of gotten the picture that this company is a mission-based company. This company exists solely to support and bring forward healing in people's bodies, and through supporting people to make better, healthier choices with their food, helping to eradicate conventional agriculture and GMOs from the planet. So this is like the deeper mission of what we're doing here. This is the real reason. And that looks so different for so many people. It can manifest as like people getting off of antidepressants for the first time since they were 11 years old, or getting off of their thyroid medication, or getting off of their diabetes medication, or just, upping their yoga practice, or feeling like magnetic and vibrant. So it's really this upgrade on all levels that is very continuous, very adaptogenic, and cumulative. So the longer that you're doing this, just kind of like the more radiance starts to build up, it's just so powerful. I've been using these products every day for about the past 2.5 years, almost exactly. And I am a mom of 3. When I first found Purium, I had been pregnant or nursing for close to 9 years, and I was pretty depleted. And I was in complete denial, and I was like, I don't need that powder. I don't need those, those things. That's not for me. I'm Ayurvedic. I'm a practitioner. Like I know about nutrition. And it was about halfway through my first 10-day transformation that I realized just how deeply depleted I had really been. Because I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I want to like throw the covers off my head this morning and jump out of bed and like go to yoga. And so it's, it was very profound for me. And it continues to be. It's something that supports myself, my partner, my children, and my life. And so there's another element. So every one of you guys who's on this this Zoom right now is going to be receiving a $50 gift card. So those of you, one of you lucky people is going to get like a big old box of Superfoods, which is awesome. And the rest of you, have no fear. We have something for you. It's called a $50 gift code. And what that's going to do is you're going to be able to redeem that and get $50 off of your Superfoods if you choose to order, which, probably you will. So Dave and Amy, who are the owners of this company, they've created this incredible system called Give 50, Get 50 that is designed to really be able to allow everybody to be able to afford to get these superfoods into their bodies. I used to work in like the projects in Brooklyn growing vegetables with, youth, at-risk youth, in my younger days, and like there's places that are really considered to be food deserts where there's no organic food, there's no there's no vegetables, there's no fruits like available. And most of the country is actually like that at this point. The GMOs are in like 75 to 80% of all food, and organic superfoods can have a tendency to be something that a lot of people are like, I'm just trying to make my car payments, honey. Like, I don't have, like it's out of reach for a lot of people, or at least they feel like it. So Purium has created this awesome system that allows absolutely anybody to be able to get their products paid for just by sharing. So what that looks like is it's very similar. It's part of like this idea, this concept, if you guys have ever heard of it before, you can type it in the comments, the social sharing economy. So the social sharing economy is basically, the internet and social media have really shifted the way that people do business in the world right now. The corporate, top down kind of get a job, stay loyal, then you're going to get your benefits and all that stuff. Like our parents' generation, or maybe even at this point, our grandparents' generation has really deteriorated and isn't It just doesn't really exist in the same way anymore. So there's all these companies that have created like these disruptor companies. So you guys know them, right? Airbnb, Amazon, Uber, Lyft, you know, all these companies that are utilizing the connectivity that is present now, because there's so many people that are looking for community, that are connecting to each other through social media. And so these companies know that rather than dumping, you know, millions and millions of dollars into advertisements, which is really just kind of like a waste of money because it doesn't bring goodness into the world on any level, right? Rather than doing that, they're supporting people who are sharing what they love, which is what we tend to naturally do as we, you know, we go out there and we tell people, oh my gosh, this yoga class, that book, you know, that restaurant, it's amazing. So when you do that with Purium, like just like with Uber, you know, you give someone your Uber code, they get a free ride and you get a kickback from the company. Same thing with Purium. You're going to get your own $50 gift cards. And as you're starting to transform, just like Monica's saying, you know, people are going to be like, whoa, what's going on with you? What's in that green juice, that happy juice that you're drinking, right? So as they start to approach, you can share with them $50 of free superfoods, and then Purium will actually send you between $50 to $350 every time that you share a card, which is radical, right? I mean, you know, you can get your superfoods paid for, you can hook up your friends. I'm sure probably, you know, most of you guys can already start to think of people in your life who either are struggling with their health or really care about, or like are already in kind of like the superfood stream, who want to upgrade and continue to upgrade even more. And so this is a beautiful way to be able to support our community to thrive and to really like give the gift of health to people who maybe wouldn't have thought they could even afford it previously. So that's, you know, that is a really beautiful gift that the company has created. And there's another piece of that, and actually this is part of the reason that I'm here, is that, you know, for myself, I spent like almost 15 years in the healing arts. So I've been a rolfer, a massage therapist, I studied Lomi Lomi, I'm a doula, I studied Ayurveda, you know, just really wanting to help people transform their lives. And I realized that I was, you know, by touching people's bodies, there was only so much of an impact that I could make one by one. And I had a realization at some point in my life where I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm really successful and I'm going to be massaging people until I'm 80, you know, like my auntie who doesn't have enough retirement to ever be able to stop working. So I was actually, you know, at that point in time, about 2.5 years ago, really looking into doing some online business, like doing coaching or e-courses or something like that, to be able to create a residual income stream for my life and for myself so I could spend more time with my family. And that was around the time that I had previously had, like, you know, I was definitely not looking for a company to partner with. I was more thinking I wanted to do it myself. And I met someone who really opened my eyes to what was possible with this. And so I kind of started to look deeper into what Purium holds once I got the picture of like it's possible to really thrive with an online business model like this. I started kind of looking deeper at Purium, and I realized as this realization deepens every single day for me, that this company is completely aligned with all of my core values. Like with everything that I care about, that I've put my life, my energy towards in the past, you know, almost 36 years, that this really holds that in such a beautiful way. So it's been a real pleasure and a joy to be sharing this mission on a broader scale. And just to give you guys an idea of what that has looked like for me, for the first time in 5 years, last month, I was able to take my family down to South America to be with my husband's family down there. And while I was down there, not only was I like continuing to be able to work my business through this, but I got like a pay increase. And at this point, you know, it's kind of like crazy to say it, but I'm making more monthly now than I have previously made in some years. as a as a mom of a young family trying to like figure out how to make things work financially in Kauai. So there's a lot of magic. There's a lot, like we've been saying, there's a very powerful community here. It's a visionary community. It's really based on what good we can bring into the world through our actions, through our thoughts, through our presence, and through our radiant health. So I'm really, really glad that you guys are all here, and thank you so much for taking the time to drop in and to take this moment to experience what we have. We're going to be doing the giveaway in just a minute. Monica will be able to pop back on and share which one you guys want. But before that, I'm going to just give you guys like a breakdown of what the options are for those of you who don't, who are going to get the $50 gift card to redeem. The most popular package that we have, and really basically like everybody who purchases is going to get some of your own gift cards with your package. The packages basically contain different amounts of products and different numbers of cards. So the most popular package is the one that contains what Monica was sharing about. It gives you the core 3. So that's 30 days of nutrition on a rhythmic, easy to follow, like something that you can just do daily, even if you're like running around crazy one day and you don't get to eat, or if you're like eating amazing meals, it's really powerful. And it's going to give you a 10-day transformation. So that package is a 40-day package, and it comes with 50 of the gift cards, which is super amazing. That gives you a lot of, capability to share with quite a few different people. It works out to be about $12 per day for the entire package. And then going forward from that, the core 3 is just $5 a day. So if you want to stay on that long term, which most people do, that's a pretty, affordable daily protocol. Less than, I don't go to Starbucks, but I hear it's less than like a Frappuccino or something over there. So, so that platinum pack is normally $5.49, and whoever invited you will give you a gift card, so that will be $4.99 for the package. And so there is the other option that is, our other most popular option is really the highest value package that we have. This is a package that's awesome for, anyone who has a large family, is looking at doing this as a couple, and or anyone who is really kind of captivated with the vision of the gift cards and what they can offer. And this package is going to give you twice as much product, so basically like 2 months of incredibly like the highest quality superfoods that you can find, literally. And it's, when I personally bought this package, it came with 100 gift cards, but now the company has really kind of just opened up their generosity and the vision of really this limitless existence. So now that package comes with unlimited gift cards for a full year. So that's thebomb.com right there. Unlimited gift cards and 2 months of superfoods. It still works out to be $12 a day per person. And that one is after the $50 off, it's $9.99. So for under $1,000, you're stocking your cabinets and basically like just stepping into that realm of no limits. So I'm seeing that Christina actually wanted to do a really quick testimony on the athletes products, because we have a brand new, really just came out like a month ago. There's a new protocol that is strictly for athletes, although I use it, and I use it even when I'm not going to booty yoga on the days, whatever days. But it's amazing, and we're kind of like all just getting familiar with it. And Christina's going to do like just a couple minute download on that, and then we'll have Monica come back and announce the winners. And by the way, you guys, the winner will actually, you're going to get your choice of the core 3 or the athlete pack that Christina's going to download us with. So go ahead, girl.
Awesome. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Monica, for all this info. So I wanted to share specifically because if you can tell, I'm all red-faced right now because I just came out of a dance. And when I've been doing dances lately, I've been using the athletes products. I never really thought of myself as a quote athlete before, and I never thought of myself as somebody who would take products to enhance my performance. But since it's all 100% whole foods, you know, that just dehydrated whole foods, it's amazing, amazing. So I did this dance class, or this like an ecstatic dance type thing for 3 hours a couple weeks ago, and I took all the pre-workout products. I'm not even going to get into details. I had so much energy and I rocked the house. Like, I had so many people come up to me afterwards talking about how much they could feel my energy and how much I was moving nonstop. The DJ actually specifically friended me on Facebook and reached out and messaged me how thankful he was that I was moving the whole entire 3 hours. And then I did the post-workout protein, and that's what I was drinking at the beginning of this call, because I just did another um, ecstatic dance right before this call, and I had forgotten 2 of the pre-workout products, and I could seriously feel the difference. I was like totally lagging, and I was like, what's going on? I'm not having as much fun. And I was like, oh, those products. So I had to leave the dance right in the middle and just go have a quick another power shake, just because I was like, I don't have enough energy, nutrients in me right now to like go as far with this dance as I want to go, because I'm like, if I took the time to be here, I want to rock it. So that's my quick little testimony about how incredible these products are. They're really fun to go from a place of like healing disease and all that stuff, you know, getting energy, getting my body back just with core 3 and the transformations, and then be like, wow, I'm an athlete. I can like take my body and optimize what I can do with it. It's really fun. I'm so stoked this company provided us with these organic athlete products.
Awesome. Thank you, Christina. Okay, Monica, how you doing over there with the drawing?
Good. I think I got it here. Someone texted me was helping out on the backdrop here. The winner. So I'm excited to share that. And again, I just wanted to say before that, again, thank you all for showing up. And I hope you've received some kind of excitement or inspiration from this and coming. And there's so much more where this came from. Mark my word. So again, we are having this group cleanse coming up June 9th. If you're interested, get back to the person who invited you here and love to plug you into that. And without further ado here, hold on, let me pick this up here. Dun, 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 dun. Awesome. Okay, so the winner, drum roll, is Alexis. Awesome, girl. Congratulations. I think you have to be, oh, you are, there you are, girl. Awesome. Way to do it, girl. And Alexis, you came on through Danielle. So congratulations. And I just want to let you know too that that can also go towards, you know, you can get the core 3, but you can also put that money towards another package. That way you can do the transformation too and do an upgrade on that. So congratulations. And we do like doing these occasionally, you guys. So at least once a month, if not a couple. So we will be doing another giveaway again at some point, probably next month. And if you have any friends that you think might benefit from hearing any of this information, just try to keep in the loop with whoever sent you here. And we're happy to share. And just again, you guys are all super amazing, beautiful. Just remember to give yourself some self-care and some self-love. And, you know, that's what's really important in these times. So just take it up a notch, you know, because there's just so much going on. And the more we can love ourselves and nurture ourselves and find a rhythm through nutrition and exercise and all that, just the next level life is really going to be truly for us. So thank you again for coming, and aloha, blessings from Maui.